Brandon Marcone, 24/7 Sports. Bo, I hate to bring up the past, but was that your first Frank Sanders moment?
Well, everybody keeps comparing different passes to it, but I think that was my first Bo to Seth moment, and that was just the first moment that we were able to come through and we were able to do something for our team that we had struggled to do all day. Me and Seth hadn't completed many passes. That might have been the only one, or might have been the second on that drive. But like I said, it was just a huge moment for Auburn, and I was grateful and glad to be a part of it. It was a huge win.
Very front row, far left.
Yeah, but talk about your mindset. You got 60 yards to go, 2 minutes plus. How were you feeling out there? And was it like high school again?
I knew that we had to get in field goal range. I knew that we had to get to the 35-yard line. But like I said, the offense, we were moving at that point. We struggled in the first half. The second half, we started running the ball really well. So finally, it came down to a 2-minute drill, and we had to throw the ball just a little bit. And so there for a second, it looked like we were running out of some time, but we just stayed calm and we protected well, and we made a huge fourth down conversion there at the point, and then I completed that outright to Seth, and then like I said, we just finished it off.
In the back with the TDs.
Bo, Sheldon Haygood with Fox 6 out of Birmingham. I know that you've, in the backyard with your brother or your buddies, you've dreamt of throwing the game-winning score for the Auburn Tigers in a game. Did reality meet your dreams that you've been thinking about your whole life?
Absolutely. I would have never thought that the game would have ended like that, to be honest, especially the first one. But we wouldn't have been in that situation had not the defense played out of their minds in the second half. After the first quarter, they gave up 7 points, and that's a huge defensive stand for any team. So we just really had all the momentum in the second half. They had that huge fourth down stop. We started moving the ball, and we got the ball back with 2 minutes left. And finally, it was our turn to make a play, and thankfully we did it.
Far left against the wall.
But we just described the nerves before the game.
Oh, well, like any guy, I guess, any competitive guy, you would, it's a tough situation, it's a tough environment. That stadium's huge. Obviously, it's the biggest I've ever played in. And it's your first game with a new team. You're playing against a great team, you're playing against a great quarterback. So I was just excited. I was excited to play, I was ready to play. And then I started off a little slow, but my teammates had my back, and they told me they would, and sure enough, we finished it out.
Another one against the left wall.
Bo, the 4th and 3 play, what did you see?
I saw a whole bunch of white jerseys, and everybody I felt like was covered, and it just hit me that I guess I better run for it, and I don't know, I got it. So I was thankful, and everything passed off, and I ran and got it.
Any other question? Okay, front row, right in front of you.
Yeah, Bo, that final play to Seth, when did you sort of know that you were going to him, and what did you see on that play?
Oh, well, it was the specific play. I had him and Eli out there, so I chose to go to the field, and they spun the coverage, and they left it. Seth kind of open. The safety had his back to me, so I gave him a chance, and I knew he was going to catch the ball. So.
In the very far back with the cameras again.
Stephen Dilsizian with Way 31 News in Huntsville. In that first half, the offense struggled to move the ball a little bit. I know you threw one pick. What was kind of going through your mind, and what was Oregon's defense doing that made it so difficult?
Well, I think it was a combination of things. We were moving the ball successfully, but we just kept getting in our own way. We had some penalties. I turned the ball over. Certain plays weren't working like we had hoped, but we just kept the pedal to the metal, and we just kept on doing what we do. And at the end of the day, we ran the ball, and we ran the ball pretty successfully. So once we found out, Coach Malzahn just decided, look, we're just going to run the ball. And we did that in the second half. We went down the field and scored. And then we kind of got our mojo back, and we just started really competing. We started really playing. We got excited on the sideline, and the momentum, you could kind of tell, started going towards us. And I think that helped the defense a lot. And like I said previous, they really took a stand.
Last question for Bo from the back.
Bo, Sheldon again. When you started that drive, that last drive, and you're talking to the offense before you go out there, what do you say to them, and what do you see in their eyes that they believed in you?